guys, and welcome to another vlog. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. Mine's been better than last week, so that's something. I apologize if I come off as skittish or nervous at all during this vlog. We have just found out that where my brother goes to school, they've been put in the basements because of a tornado, and that weather is headed this way. And my mom's got this Red Cross app on her phone that makes this really loud siren noise every time there's a tornado anywhere close. So it's got me in a skittish mood this evening, so I apologize for that. But today's vlog, I am going to be talking about my favorite scenes and quotes from Frozen, and that is a request from, I really hope I don't butcher this too badly, please let me know if I do, Ajayla. So thank you for this idea, and let's get right into it. So, like, to start off with the movie, the opening song, Viewly, it will always hold a special place in my heart because, like, way before we had any of the music from Frozen, it was released that that song was going to be the opening song for Frozen, and there was some recording out there of the song, and if I find it, I will put it in somewhere here or something, if I remember. So that recording was just like, it was like the bomb diggity for me, and like I loved it. And like I still remember the very first time I saw Frozen and I heard the opening song, it was just kind of like, ah, and I like got all teary and everything. So Viewly always will have a very, very special place in my heart. Also, and this has to do with the very first time that I saw Frozen, when it pans down, right after Frozen Heart, when it pans down from the Northern Lights down to Arendelle Castle, that scene also always sticks out to me because I can recall the very first time I saw Frozen, just that exact moment. For some reason, it all just clicked, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually watching Frozen right now after waiting for so long to see it. And so, like, that was a really, really, really special scene. The next one isn't actually until a bit further into the movie. I say a bit further, it's like past Do You Want to Build a Snowman, and pretty much past the majority of For the First Time in Forever. But Elsa's first appearance as an adult, because clearly we see her when she's growing up, and but like when we finally see her during for the first time in Forever, I don't know, like she's so stunning and gorgeous, and it's just, I don't know, when she means so much to you, it's always really great to see, you know, the Elsa that you know from like previews or whatever, to finally see her on screen. So I always like that scene because it's, you know, it's just kind of like a proud mama moment, like, that's my baby! That kind of moment. So that's why I like that one. The next one, because I'm me, is Hans' first appearance, because I am literal Hans trash, and Hans is like my favorite male human character. I know that's very specific, but like my favorites are like Elsa, and then right after Elsa it's Marshmallow, and then right after Marshmallow it's Hans. But like, so yeah, he's like my third favorite character in the movie, but he's my first favorite male human character. So that's why I like the Hans introduction scene. Plus, he's like a nerd. The only time he's an actual cute, non-conniving nerd in the movie. Also, I really like when Anna and Elsa are interacting for like the first time in Forever. At the coronation, when they're all being cute together, because like we really get to see a side of Elsa that we haven't really seen before. Clearly, I mean, we're only like 20 minutes into the movie, but like we get to see Elsa as this kind of like trickster, like when she's teasing Anna and making her dance with the Duke. Like, we haven't seen that yet. Like, we kind of saw a little bit of it when she was a little baby, but like she's been so stoic and queen-like this whole time that we were led to believe that maybe she didn't still have that cute, adventurous little brat side. So it's great to see that always. Okay, this goes along with my insane fascination with Hans, but Love is an Open Door is a really cute scene, mainly because it's catchy. Like, the song is super catchy. Like, it's one of those, like, it gets stuck in your head, and then you're mad that it gets stuck in your head, but at the same time, you're still, like, singing it. Like that grumpy thing, like, "Oh, my life has been a series." Like, where you start singing it, like, begrudgingly, and you kind of get into the music, and then start singing like that. That's how I usually am with that scene. Also, Hans is a nerd in that scene, too. Hans as a nerd is, like, my favorite Hans. Of all the Hans, Nerd Hans is my favorite. And then after that, it doesn't go... I don't really have any favorite little scenes until Let It Go. And, obviously, Let It Go is, like, my most favorite scene in the whole movie. But within that most favorite scene is my actual favorite scene from the entirety of Frozen. And it is very specific. And if you've been following me for a year now, I think it's been about a year, I had this contest on Tumblr once that was for people to guess what my favorite scene in Frozen was, and hardly no one could guess it because it's so specific. But it's Let It Go. It's right after the first time she says, "The cold never bothered me anyway," and there's that little, like, wide shot of Elsa walking across the mountain, and she's kind of, like, kicking her skirt up and everything. It's very short. It's like 3 or 4 seconds long, but that is my favorite scene in the whole movie because Elsa's just such a cutie, and she's free, and she's happy, and that's my most favorite scene of the whole entire movie because Elsa and cuteness and so then I don't really have a favorite scene for, like, a good portion of the movie, like all the way until Anna gets to the Ice Palace. And really, I only like that scene because of the music. The score at that point, which the title has just left my mind. We Were So Close. We Were So Close. That's the name of that score track right there. But I love that one so much. Like, it's such a calming track. And then, of course, I also like For the First Time in Forever Reprise because that song is just like... life goals is to be able to perform that song and, like, kill it like Adina killed it. Like, that would be, like, the ultimate goal. And then, of course, Marshmallow, because Marshmallow is my second favorite character. Because he's Marshmallow, and I love Marshmallow, and they should have given him more screen time, honestly. They should have actually talked about him like they do in the novelization, too. Because in the novelization, you find out that Olaf is actually the one that named Marshmallow. And there's this really cute scene, I think. I don't remember, it's been a while since I read the book, but Olaf's like, "I got a baby brother," and he's, like, super excited. So I wish that had been in the movie. Instead, we just get to look at Marshmallow being a grumpy little butt. But I love Marshmallow very much. Alright, after that, and this is like a very, like this, on the smallest end of the favorite scene scale. And it's only like a sometimes too, but the Trolls. Fixer Upper, and that's only because sometimes I find Fixer Upper really, really catchy. Other times it's just kind of like, why am I watching this right now? So yeah, that one's kind of a bit of a, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. And then right after that is the scene where Hans goes to Elsa's Ice Palace. But that's not my favorite. That's not one of my favorites because Hans is a jerk in that scene. I actually, and this is very weird too, I prefer the scene when she comes to in the dungeons in Arendelle, and that's, don't ask me why I like that scene. Okay, so I probably like that scene because if you try really, really, really hard, there's like Helsa subtext, and it's like, that's probably exactly why I like that scene. I'm Helsa shipper trash if you guys didn't know that already. So then, after that, I don't have a favorite part of the movie until towards the end when Hans gets thrown in the brig in the ship because that little sucker deserved that. He deserved his head getting smashed into a bucket. He deserved being locked up because he is a pooper scooper. And pooper scoopers get what's coming to them. Also, it's really funny because if you like zoom in on that scene, like he just like so devastated and he's just like so frustrated that this didn't work out, and it's just so funny. And so also, shortly after that scene, I am quite fond of the ice skating scene because once again, we get to see Elsa happy and just yay, and that's like really, really special. I don't know. Because like the poor thing has been so troubled and sad and hurt for so long, and to finally see her getting all that happiness, it's so fulfilling. Also, Adina's voice acting is really cute in that scene for some reason. There's this one little giggle towards the end, and then if you listen very carefully, she says something, I can't remember now, like come on or something like that, or I don't know, but like it's like after they're panning the camera out from the film, I can't remember what she says, but it's like the cutest little thing ever. Oh my gosh. Adina. And then, of course, we can't end my favorite scenes in Frozen without saying something about the end credit scene, because Marshmallow, also Marshmallow with a crown. Yeah, defy those gender norms. If you want to wear a queen's crown, you wear a queen's crown, Marshmallow. Ain't nobody judging you. If they did, you could smash them. Alright, so that's all of my favorite scenes from Frozen. And now I'm gonna say a few of my favorite quotes. And actually, I really only came up with 3 that like really stand out to me. And the first one is, the heart is not so easily changed, but the head can be persuaded, or whatever Grandpappy says there. And that's really profound, because like when you think about it, like when you fall in love with someone, that's like putting your heart over your head sometimes, like it can be viewed as that, and it's really hard to change how you feel about someone. But like if you think about stuff logically, like from a logical viewpoint, it I don't know, okay, like there was a post about this on Tumblr one time, but that was like a year ago, and I didn't have time to try and search through everything to find that post, but basically it's a really profound quote, and it's very, very true, and I like it very much. My next favorite quote, obviously, is "Let it go." And I feel like after watching Frozen so much, you notice that phrase, like, everywhere. Like, I'm rewatching a bunch of shows on Netflix. Like, right now I'm watching The Secret Life of the American Teenager, and I promise you, they say the phrase "let it go" like 5 times an episode, and it is ridiculous. I should have been keeping a tally this whole time of watching the show, because they say it that much. It's like ridiculous how much they say "let it go." But honestly, "let it go" is such a good, like it's just like, you should honestly live by that. Like, let it go. Like, if something's bothering you, let it go. Just let it go. Wise words from Queen Elsa / Idina Menzel / Bobby Lopez and Kristen Lopez. Let it go. And then finally, of course, one of the most important quotes, I think, from Frozen is, "True love is putting someone else's needs before yourself," because that's very true. In any kind of relationship, with friendship, with good romantic relationships, you should always strive to be putting the other half's needs before your own, because that's kind of the point of a relationship. And most friendships, you want to make the other person happy, and sometimes you have to be willing to sacrifice stuff for yourself in order to make them happy. And I think it's very, very cool that Frozen kind of brought that idea into the light. So yeah, that's all of my favorite Frozen scenes and quotes. I know the scenes like heavily outweighed the quotes, but what are you gonna do? Some things speak more to me than quotes do, so that's just how the world turns. If you guys have any questions, comments, ideas, concerns for my sanity, leave them down below in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye! Hi guys, and welcome to another And then shortly after that, I also quite enjoy the ice skating. Just one second.
Are you going to bed?
I'm recording a vlog as we speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everything was still on out here. I thought you had gone to bed. I was going to turn it off.
No. I forgot what we were talking about.